Nicola Sturgeon has been forced into an embarrassing U-turn over the controversial Hate Crime and Public Order Bill. The legislation was introduced in order to provide further protections against any hate crime relating to religion, sexual orientation or transgender identity. Initially, the bill would mean words or behavior considered to be abusive or likely to stir up hatred would be considered an offense. The bill received a huge backlash, however, with critics arguing it would stifle free speech. The Scottish government has now confirmed an amendment would now be placed on the legislation. If agreed, the new offence would only be considered as stirring up hatred if it was shown that someone intended to sow through their actions or behavior. The other element of the threshold, if someone's behavior was likely to stir up hatred, is now to be removed. Announcing the amendment, Justice Secretary Humza Yousaf said, "I have listened to and reflected carefully on concerns raised over the bill, particularly over the operation of the new stirring up hatred offences and concerns that these offences do not require that the accused intended to stir up hatred. I recognize that there is a real risk that if the offences don't require intent to stir up hatred, people may self-censor their activities through a perception that the operation of this aspect of the offences may be used to prosecute what are entirely legitimate acts of expression. The Scottish Government will therefore lodge Stage 2 amendments to the bill to make the new stirring up hatred offences intent only. I hope this fundamental change will provide necessary reassurance that the new stirring up hatred offences strike an appropriate balance between respecting freedom of expression while protecting those impacted by people who set out to stir up hatred in others. I am keen to find common ground and will look at other areas of the bill for possible reform. In doing so, we will of course engage with stakeholders and opposition as the bill goes through the usual parliamentary scrutiny."